Phonic Dictation Stage 5 and Stage 6. These programs exist within PLD's evidence-based structured synthetic phonics range. They are among PLD's best-selling publications. They are the 5th and 6th program within a series of 6. They can be standalone programs or can be implemented across a whole school. Now, when students are operating within the junior primary, we typically know that these junior primary students require immense amounts of repeated targeted practice in order to embed their skills. In contrast, when students are operating in PLD's stages 5 and stages 6, they're typically good spellers, and they acquire the phonic concepts typically much quicker than they did in those junior or lower stages. But their understanding of the words and their transference of those phonic-based concepts into their extended writing is their biggest challenge. Students in stages 5 and 6 require tasks that are going to help facilitate single word spelling into extended passage level writing. Too often, phonic dictation is viewed as old-fashioned and traditional, but it is a powerful teaching tool, and it is the medium to achieve the transference of phonic concepts into writing. Short, regular sessions are highly effective. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Short, regular phonic dictation sessions are more effective than large writing sessions that are infrequent. Suggestion 2, repeat that same passage. Yes, it is also useful to present new passage and new passages each time with a specific phonic focus. That is useful, but for some students, you can tweak the process by repeating that passage twice within a week or 3 times within a week. Now, each of these books commences with revision at a previous level. So the Stage 5 Phonic Dictation book commences with a section revising Stage 4 phonic concepts before embarking on a range of the Stage 5 concepts. That Stage 6 Phonic Dictation book has a whole section at the beginning focused on revising the Stage 5 concepts before embarking on the presentation of Stage 6 concepts. The Stage 5 phonic concepts outlined in this book follow PLD's structured synthetic phonics process. There are a range of phonic concepts such as UE and U as the U sound, and ant and ent at the end of words. A range of concept prefixes and suffixes embodied in those passages. Within Stage 6, again, more prefixes, and typically the sentence structure and the vocabulary within these passages at a Stage 6 level is quite complex. There are, again, a range of prefixes such as retro, and again, complex, the demonstration of complex writing and complex language within those passages, silent letters, etc. Now, delivery tip 1, pencils down and listening. A fashionable person possesses a wardrobe. Don't touch your pencil. A fashionable person possesses a wardrobe. A fashionable person possesses a wardrobe. Pick up your pencil and write it. Waiting, waiting, waiting. That is always changeable, full stop. That is always changeable, full stop. That is always changeable, full stop. Pick up your pencil and write it. Now, if students operating in a Stage 5 and 6 have an oral language delay, it is suggested that you ask the students to repeat back to you what you are saying, because it is useful to hear that repetitive sentence structure, but it is more useful, particularly say if English isn't a first language, to ask the students to engage in repeating that sentence structure. A fashionable person possesses, a fashionable person possesses, a fashionable person possesses. What are you going to write, year sixes? A fashionable person possesses. Pick up your pencil and write it. Waiting, waiting, waiting. A wardrobe that is always changeable, a wardrobe that is always changeable, a wardrobe that is always changeable. What are you going to write, year sixes? A wardrobe that is always changeable. Pick up your pencil and write it. What is so imperative that we move students from single word lists, accentuate, cor, on, ate, etc., single word tasks into tasks that transfer those phonic concepts, not at a sentence level, but at a rich, extended passage level. Now, PLD's highly effective but simple format involves students reading the passage and then progressing into dictation. And yes, this can be presented once in a week within the structured synthetic phonics classroom routine, or repeated twice, depending on the needs of the students. Now, typically the extended format is designed for delayed students, but it may also occur that you need a range of students to operate independently while you can work with a range of other students within the classroom whose levels are not as high as these students. Now, the extended format involves reading the passage, illustrating the passage and labelling the passage, a really simple comprehension task, copying and handwriting, editing before the dictation. If students lack fluency, repeated reading is very, very useful. Read the passage once and time it. Read the passage a second time and time it. Read it a third time, or as a homework task, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a 2-minute task of reading that passage, but also receiving rich repetition of the phonic concept that is being concentrated within that week. Or if you're lucky enough to have an assistant in the room, engage in repeated reading and then into phonic dictation. A 10-12 minute process. There are marking rubrics, very simple. Rather than marking all of the errors within the phonic dictation passage, setting up specific goals. Goal number 1 could be writing continuously for 10 or 15 minutes. At speed and keeping up with the group. A goal could be listening well and not asking, oh, can you repeat those words? Or can you say it again? Or focusing on the legibility of the students' writing, or editing their work, or punctuation, etc. Or actually the students set their own goals that they want to achieve and improve on when engaging in dictation. These programs facilitate phonic-rich, passage-level reading and writing, and facilitate the repeated phonics practice that many primary school literacy learners do require. All the best with these programs. If you found this information useful, don't forget to click the subscribe button and check out our related videos shown here. If you have any questions or feedback, please add them to the comments below and we'll be sure to respond. Otherwise, you can reach us via live chat on our website, pld-literacy.org. Thanks again for viewing.